What's good, everybody? Jordan here, back with another trade breakdown video for you guys. And today's video, I'm going to be breaking down one of my first trades that I took yesterday on NQ on the futures platform. Trading the micros, definitely not the minis right now. But like I said, man, this week has been my first week just trading on the futures platform. Forex has kind of been fading away from me a little bit. And I've just been seeing like a huge migration of Forex traders jumping over to the future side of things. It's more of like a gentleman's game. You know, one of my homies put it to me the other day. And Forex is more of like the wild, wild west, I guess, if you will. So, you know, I switched over and made that jump. Got and purchased an Apex prop firm account, way cheaper than any Forex prop firm accounts. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's enough videos out there that go over the pros and the cons of futures prop firms, so I don't want to get too far into that. But just know that it's cheaper. Futures have zero spreads and are just 100% regulated, which I feel way safer. You know, trading on that side of things with all the weird, you know, situations that, you know, traders that we've been put in this past year and this last year and whatnot. With meta quotes, you know, I feel like this is one of the safer things to do, and I just want my money to be safe. So, like I said, without any further ado, I'm not sure why the screen did that. I'm just gonna break down the trade that I took yesterday on NQ. Again, trading the micros, not the minis. I was able to see, you know, just a little bit of volume, and just first and foremost, you know, we were in some bearish setup, man. We were in bearish conditions over the past, week. Pretty much, and just kind of making lower lows, lower highs on the 4 hour a little bit. Going down to the 1 hour that morning yesterday, I saw, you know, just a little bit of volume pushing overnight. You know, from there, usually I like to take out my fib and see if price comes down to the 382 at least. But honestly, price never came down to the 382. Came down a little bit further, no, not really further, but it came down, you know, close to it. You know, just started creating that little area of support over here. So if I erase that, and you'll see the next candlesticks, they'll start to create this area of support, and from there I'm looking for highs to be broken. If I erase this box here, you know, I'm just looking for highs to be broken to where structure breaks and is kind of flipping and reversing to the upside, and then where I can take my buy positions on the pullback of the retracement of like the area that it just broke, if that makes any sense. So with that, you know, being said, we're on the 15-minute here. Sometimes I like to go down to the 5-minute just to see, you know, get a closer look of everything, and I can already see, you know, I'm a little bit far ahead right here, but you know, I like to see this break here, you know, first and foremost. I want to see, you know, some type of initial breaks of, you know, it's just some highs and some lows be broken. That shows me that there's a change of character, you know, just in price action alone. So let's see if we get it. You got a little bit, ooh, boom, a little pop right there. But at this time it's 640, and I'm not gonna lie, I like to take the majority of my trades, you know, on these indices, on futures side after 8:30. You know, a little bit trading, you know, during the open as the open is happening, but for the most part, you know, after the open, which is at 8:30 my time, you know, 8:35, 8:40, that's usually when my trades will come. So at this, again, as you look to the bottom, you know, you can see that it's 640, so we should get a retest, maybe a little bit. There it is, and then the continuation, you know, higher. And so we played around a little bit until 745, 750, 755. Now we're getting closer to the 830 open. Again, that's exactly when I like to see, you know, some of my breaks and stuff happening. So we get this 815, and we're on a 5-minute. So the next couple candles will be the 830 push. So it's 820 right here, the 825 candle, and this is the 830 open candle right here. So when I first got this candle, when I first got that, I just initially thought, I'm like, all right, well, damn, you know, my move's gone. It's taken off. I'm not going to get any type of retest. I feel like it was just like too high, right? But then I scrolled out a little bit and went down to the 15-minute and noticed that there was, you know, a high that was broken here alongside these highs over here as well. So I'm sorry, with these lows over here. that also lined up with these highs over here, and that's on the 15 minute. So now I jumped back down to the 5 minute. I'm like, okay, I noticed that price breaking, I noticed those structure break, so I just moved my box up to the high, honestly. And again, if you look across the board, the high is these lows, this area of liquidity, and also these lows over here, which if you look at any of my past videos, I love, for my strategy, I love for a set of highs and a set of lows to be broken simultaneously. So we got a set of lows here, liquidity, lows here, highs broken here, highs broken here. So again, we've got a combination of lows and highs be broken. And then from there, I just take my fib, I fib out the 5 minute. For the most part, the 15 minute also will align. We got that push, we got the rejection at the top down here as well. Not the strongest close, but nonetheless, we did get a close on the 15 minute above this structure here. And we got the 30 minute close above, which looks way stronger than it probably it probably is at the time. And we also got a strong close on the 30 minute as well. So with that being said, all time frames are aligned at that point. Basically just waiting on a smaller time frame for the pullback to happen. And I usually just get in at the 50 at market execution, and I like to target the highs or the top of my fib level, or 1-to-1, which most of the time is usually happens all at the same time. So with that being said, I move my stop loss right at the tip of these little highs and the iceberg right here. I erase this fib and I let it go. And honestly, I just waited until the 50. Let me bring up pull the fibs back up again. I just waited till the 50, and I'll just move this to the side, and boom, that's where I got in. For my market execution, at first I was a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I went in at 5 contracts for longs again, and a little nervous because it's just I don't know, it's just felt like my first trade, and then I played the next candle, and then boom, I got the next 5 minute candle, and it just went to my TP. This was my TP because, for one, it was the fib 27 level. For two, it also goes into this small area of resistance over here. And 3, I did just want to take a 1-to-1 trade today, because I swear to God, bro, when I got to 1-to-1, which is honestly kind of down here, it started coming up a little bit, and then it got to the tip of these highs, this 5 minute high right here, and I started kind of scrambling because I noticed I didn't really know how to close. On the Forex side, when you open, a lot size, say you open a 1 standard lot size and you want to close half of that position, you can close 50% of the contract. You can close 50% of the position. But over here on the future side, I don't know just yet how to close 1 contract if I just want to hold 4, or if I just want to hold 3 contracts, and close 2 of them or whatever. I'm not sure how to do that yet. I think one of my friends told me, I have to open each position separately, just so when they go into profit, it'll take me, for one, it'll take me and put me in longs at the same entry, and then when it goes into profit, then I can close one separately as price continues higher, or I can add on a position as price continues higher. But for this, like I said, I was just scrambling trying to find the partial close button, and I couldn't find it, so I just wound up closing full at a little over 1R. And I wish the little arrows were right here, but it's not because it's on the replay mode. But that's where they would be right here. I closed out, and honestly, that was a trade. And that was it for me for that day. It was 437 on the day on the Apex Combine, and yeah, this is what it looked like when it played out. We got a little pullback, and we got a little push and continuation to the top side. So if I were to actually find out how to close 2 or 3 of those contracts, move my stop loss to break even, and then let the trade continue. Oh my God, I don't know why my TV just started playing just now. But if I were to let the trade to continue playing out, then I would have honestly been able to catch, just some additional money and just some additional points and ticks right there, and it would have made the trade a little bit sweeter. But I'm not gonna lie, this was great. This was a great one-to-one trade, and I'm just really stoked and happy about this one. So I'm gonna take this one, and I've journaled it already, and we're just gonna put this one in the vault so we can do the same thing and duplicate it for next week. And yeah, that's the trade, you guys. Don't want to make this video too much longer. I feel like I'm always saying that, and I hope somebody learned something from this trade here today. We're on NQ trading the micros, and this is what else happened over the rest of the day. Nothing too crazy. I think we just kind of consolidated here a little bit, and then we started to drop towards the end of the night, going on into the next day. And yeah, that's the trade. We're not going to take that any much further. If you guys have any questions, make sure you hit me up in the comments, Instagram, anywhere you can find me. Email maybe, I don't know. But that's all I got for you guys here today. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.